Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
One, ready?
Get set. 12. Got.
First carry here, and it's Taj Brooks. And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yards. Than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and a yard. They'll run with the second-round pick in the April draft. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
12. 11.
On first down, Burrow. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's a Cincinnati first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open.
Here we go.
In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
And the Bengals.
Here we go.
First down.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Second and 12.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down
Here we go.
and 12.
Hey, kid.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
Gun. Got. Whitey. 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 MT.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one is caught by Robinson. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on 3rd down.
Gun. Dot.
Now give on the ground, and he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
It's just set. 180. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11. Dot.
Burrow now. Flush to his right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
12.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He'll air one out for Higgins. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to lead to 4th down. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Their own 37-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A design run here with Jackson. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And it is recovered by the Bengals. Oh, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there on defense.
They'll stay on the ground. He's to the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are out to a 10-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. Oh, the first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
It's a gain of 12 there, and the Bengals going to have a first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion.
Can. Stop.
Right back to him on first down. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Get set. Stop.
Burrow. Out to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Bengals on top. We'll be back in Baltimore after this.
McPherson to kick off.
McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Sit up.
They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboo. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Pistol formation with Jackson. Now, he'll air one out. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11. 180.
On first and 10, Burrow. That one finds Chase. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's second and 6. From the gun, here's a handoff. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Travis Jones there to bring him down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And
It's third and 4.
11. Here we go. 180. 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Here we go.
In motion, it's Robinson. First down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. That.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. A gain there of 16 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
11.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Wide 80. Wide shot.
Second down. Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Here we go. 12. 11.
To throw is Burrow. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. The Bengals out and ready to punt. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
32-yard line.
Now Jackson on the move. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
3rd and long for Jackson. Coming up, and that's the tight end likely. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Again, working deep downfield. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. 45 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Jackson going to give it out to the punt pass. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
Now Jackson. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
They say no to the field goal opportunity before halftime. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. And this is hot. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Mark Andrews, touchdown Baltimore.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
I'm fine, ready? Here we go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Burrow. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. first and 10. Jackson. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Ravens. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point.
They're going to try to run it in. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
14.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Gun. Cut.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. On the run to the right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Here we go.
Gain of 22 yards.
Ready?
First down, Cincinnati.
11 MT. Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but this is going to go down as a big loss on the play. Now Pollard. Touch there, a yard or two. Down to the 48. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson.
Gain of 2.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Here we go. Stop.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. Room to run at the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
The 27-yard line.
Again, it is Brooks. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now second down throw for Burrow. Flush to his right. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
Now a screen. Here's Pollard. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. And it's fourth down.
A 50-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bengals will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Scalaboo. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a...
The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. Looks like one of the Ravens was able to fall on it. Yes, indeed they did. So Baltimore will keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this.
And this drive is over before it can start. It's swallowed up to force fourth down. Ravens sending the punt team out there, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Baltimore. And special teams changes the momentum. Right after a 3-and-out, you think you're getting the ball back. Instead, not just a turnover, Greg, but a touchdown the other way.
Yeah, and you can just see their body language. The wind has come out of their sails. The offense is fired up. Great job, defense. You force a 3-and-out, and you got your helmet on. You think you're about to take the field and get a possession. Next thing you know, disaster strikes. Not only the turnover, Mike, the scoop score, and they take it back for 6.
A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
Bengals 16.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get forward for about a yard. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
So, from 37, here's second and 8.
Gun. Cut. 11 MT. 11 pump. 11 mighty. 11 Mike. Cut.
Now, Burr. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Look, in Carolina, Mike, we had star linebackers. I mean, Luke Keaton, Thomas Davis. The thing was, we relied on them in pass coverage every bit as much as we relied on our defensive backs. And it's clear to me this defense relies on them the exact same way. A corner or safety, I'm not sure if they could have even made... better play than he did there.
Tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. Up the middle they go. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. He's playing close quickly. Here comes third down.
Brings up third and 5.
Ran about the luck semester up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetics, they mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell them why they win these with the
You are X. Hey, shot. Hey, sit on. Hey, Ozzy.
To throw is Jackson. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Here's Jackson. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, like, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
180. What is up? 12.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
Turnover on down.
Now a run on first down. That's good for 11 and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Rusel on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, middle. Report.
Throwing Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
So you're a couple inches away from, instead of celebrating a touchdown with your boys on the sideline, you're trotting back to the huddle with your tail between your legs. And that's the fine line between success and...
That is caught by the tight end. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. That is 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
On the return, it's Robinson. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Here we go. 180. Playing touch.
On first down, Burrow. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow here on on second down. This one is caught by Robinson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. First catch for him. This new season, and it results in a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Here we go.
We'll go once more with Russ. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. And before the snap, we have the whistle. And this could very well be a false start.
Gun. Got. 180. Raise up.
Gesicki, the man in motion.
Got.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Exiting the pocket right. Pass caught, Gesicki on the right. And he'll get about 12 yards here as he's out of bounds. That'll make things a little easier on third down.
Here we go. 11 up. Can. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. They are not having success on defense. That play picks up 19 yards.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow, RPO, get it to Chase.
Hey,
He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
11 MT. 11 mighty.
Burrow now. This one complete to Higley. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
11.
And the Bengals first down. First and goal. At the 5-yard.
Here's a run. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in week 1. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again?
And he will get into the end zone. The two-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Room to run past midfield. And he'll be taken down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
What is it?
Jackson. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up second and 9.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It is second and 9. They'll drop the throw. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown, Baltimore. Luke now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
24.
The touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. They'll come up for first and 10.
Club. Here we go. Stop.
Burrow to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Brings up second and 4.
They'll work now on second and 4. Once again, it's Scannable. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. We'll stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Jackson now. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Ravens. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener.
every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Gun, 11. Right, 80. 11, MT. 11, Tom. 11. Got.
Burrow now to throw on first down. This one deep downfield for Chase. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and it's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Second down, Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
That's good for the Bengals. First down.
Looking to throw again is McCoy. That is brought in at the 10. And the Bengals are going to have first and goal. He's taken down at the 7. So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. They bring Chase in motion. Throwing again, McCoy. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Here we go. Right, 80.
Now, Burrow moving to his right. And he holds on to it here as he's out of bounds. That's a yard or two shy of the line of scrimmage. Therefore, that's a sack.
Mike, these are the plays that on the stat sheet, the offensive lineman, look at the quarterback a little sideways. He has a chance to just throw that ball out of bounds, but instead...
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. Curious there, not sure of the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. Here we go. One final play. Escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.